Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is a poem called A Lesson She Taught. That's the name of the poem, and this poem, the actual reason why I wrote the poem or what this poem is all about, these things are all going to be said towards the end of the poem. It was written sometime in November and was posted on Facebook on December 5th. So those people who really knows me or know me on Facebook, they might have already read that. Okay, here you go. The name of the poem, as you may see, is A Lesson She Taught. All the lights of night in the brightness of her eyes faded. Ah, this is not a dream. As the pothole I stumbled, poetically gave pain which in a moment erased. When dreams about togetherness in depths of mind weaved. Daybreak prayed for me to gain her gaze. Ah, those prayers with the dew melting fail. Bright morning sun for me to be her wish prayed. Those prayers by the clouds from north consumed, and the snow all around her showered. With no prayers to her I approached. With no intentions her welfare I asked. The pebble in the stream in rolling sound said, Wait not, O man, wait not, for her life to material life forfeited, her senses to the feeling of love forever sealed. No learning of any kind to pass to you she can learn, so speak no ill of her, see not the bad of her, and wait not for her love. And the pebble rolling and rolling sang a song of prayers to save my soul. Mindless to become I tried, but nothing in my life I learned thrown how to be mindless, uncaring, and hurtful, and walk away. Oh, through her eyes, her soul I searched, and to her from the depths of my soul I whispered the way to life from soul in spirituality live, and to material fulfillment in paths united to in eternity. At her the sweetness of poetry every day I sang, teaching her to live from the soul, not from heart. To her in verses I spoke, to live a life, taking what one needs, not one wants and dreams. Every bit of life to her in living I've shown, oh, every lesson the pebbles and winds to all corners took, and the world learned and waited for the lessons of purity she can teach. Lessons of life to her in every way I explained. She taught none as in through her material ways she danced, and every bit of true love from her she erased. Then she taught a lesson none ever want to learn. Ah, she taught me well how to cry in silence. There you go. That poem was written with somewhat of a very unreal event. You know, somebody I tried to communicate which did not really happen, and that communication failed. This is what it triggered up, and then I used a real life situation. So there are two people involved, which I made it into one poem, two events actually. So these two events is what I clubbed it together and brought out a poem called A Lesson She Taught. I mean, actual things happen with one person. The things like, you know, I said, you know, danced, you know, all those things I took it from another person and wrote that poem. So there you see, you know, my hand is paining right now. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording right now.